Welcome to this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Luck. Your Wednesday evening commute may have taken a little longer if you take Route 24. A car was wedged on top of a median by exit 16B in West Bridgewater. According to the Brockton Enterprise, a 70-year-old woman from East Falmouth was trapped in the car but was removed from the vehicle and declined being taken to the hospital. The car took out glare sticks in the middle of the road and was involved in a collision with a Dodge Ram. Thankfully, no serious injuries during the whole ordeal, and there's still no word yet if the collision had any role in the stand actually landing on top of the median. Residents came out for the Father's Day tradition here in Bridgewater. The annual Portuguese festival took place off of Route 18 last weekend. You can see here the lines for the delicious food stretched out for a while, but safe to say the wait was worth it, with the meat on the stick over an open flame serving as a popular choice. Saturday night, you can see there was a procession taking place, and this holds meaning as a crown is brought back to the club, along with bread to signify the efforts of St. Isabel and what she did for the poor in the 13th century. Father Divine blessed everyone in attendance along with the bread and the meat, and eventually the crown was placed on the Imperio ahead of the next day's ceremony. We filmed a story 5 years ago on the meaning of the Portuguese festival and why it's held every year. You can watch that story on our YouTube page. Just search BTV Access. Taking a look at some other news, Massachusetts lawmakers are pushing to impose a 3-year moratorium on the MCAS test, which would halt the test being used as a means of graduation, accountability rankings, and teacher evaluations. Supporters of this move say that the test isn't working and a break would give state education officials an opportunity to come up with new ways to measure school and student performances. In addition to the moratorium, there are bills planned that would create a grant program to support districts in the development of pilot models. Also included in the bills would be an order for the state auditor to audit the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and its contract practices at least every 3 years. The moratorium is gaining some support from lawmakers, with nobody testifying against the proposed move in a hearing held earlier this week. Taking a look at your forecast, we're continuing the damp times as we get set for the first day of summer. And your Friday will feature showers for most of the day, but for those that aren't a fan of the humid atmosphere, times are going to change. The front that is bringing us the rain on Friday will usher in drier air from Canada, and you can see it on the map. We have dew points in the mid to upper 60s, but back by the Great Lakes and up in Canada, the dew points are in the 40s. Now, we probably won't see the 40s for dew points, but low to mid 50s is about as low as you'll get for mid to late June. We look at your 5-day forecast, and you look at Saturday, and you see the raindrops, but that's for the early morning hours, and that's just a chance of a quick passing shower or sprinkle. Most of the day will feature increasing sunshine, and temperatures will be pretty reasonable in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Same thing for Sunday before our next rain chance coming up by the middle of next week. Finally this week, the BR Children's softball team took on Methuen in the Division I state semifinals, and BR jumped out to an early 1-0 lead off a Jill Johnson 2-out single. Unfortunately for the Lady Trojans, Methuen scored 5 runs in the 4th inning with 2 outs, and the Trojans would lose 6-2, ending their season at 23-2. Congrats to the team on a great run through the postseason, and you can watch the team's playoff games produced by 4D Sports Talk on our website at btvaccess.com. Thank you for watching this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Luck.